Classification and evolution of baboons. Baboons range in size from modest to large. Old World monkey species that is found in a wide range of environments all of Africa and in some areas of Arabia in total. There are 5 varieties of baboons, including the olive baboons, the Chacma baboon, the Guinea baboon, and the Hamadryas baboon and the yellow baboon. One stands out the most among the others, white its strikingly red face and cliffside residence. The other 4 species lifestyles are referred to as savanna baboons collectively, but there is some disagreement regarding the groupings of the various species because some people have been known to breed with each other, implying that substituted by subspecies. Hello and welcome to KYC News. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Baboons are very social creatures, and animals with intelligence are known to develop strong relationships with the other members of the troop that frequently endures for life. They are also quite flexible animals, although the quantities of them are decreasing across their entire native range, mostly as a result of hunting and habitat loss. Anatomy and appearance of the baboon. Baboons have a huge, robust body. Monkeys that are primarily found on the surface, they have huge heads and lengthy necks, dog-like cheek pouches, and a muzzle. Food storage with a thick brow ridge keeping their eyes safe. Males are often twice as big as women and have terrifyingly sharp dogs that assist them in defending the go away from danger. However, the size of them varies on the species, the Chacma baboon being the most prevalent, whereas the Guinea baboon is the largest miniature species. Baboons have untamed fur that has a longer mane that crosses their shoulders and bald spots on their faces, rumps, and thighs that are cushioned with tough skin. They range in color from olive green to various shades of brown, yellow, silver, and species. Additionally, they have a particular bent, their lengthy tails, towards the base. Distribution and habitat of baboons. Baboons would once have been discovered throughout the continent of Africa, and even though they are still common today, their geographic range is still being decreased. Baboons can be found in many different environments such as rocky, savanna, and scrub. There are deserts and jungles. A plentiful quantity of water. There are Hamadryas baboons in the hills that border the river have rocky deserts. Both the northeastern and Red Sea coast and portions of the western world and in Africa Middle East Peninsula. The most common baboon is the olive baboon, species whose range starts at and includes spanning a vast array of from west to east, whereas the Guinea baboon is found and limited to a tiny area in the west. There are yellow baboons in the east. The Chacma, which is the largest species baboon, is also located in the southernmost region. Its range includes the southern African peninsula. Behavior and way of life of baboons. Baboons are extremely gregarious creatures that can be found living in large armies, extremely different sizes, and can include a few hundred people. Males and females both make up baboon troops. Females create fairly tight groups with their young. Strong ties through feeding, sleeping, and grooming. Collectively, they divide into smaller groups during the day. Bands of 4 or 5 young females that is headed by a powerful guy tries to keep other men out. However, the Hamadryas baboon resides in smaller groups of approximately 12 females with one dominant male. Baboons cohabit as a group for protection and are continuously searching for predators that are deadly, especially when they are visible to everyone. They produce loud noises if they detect a threat. Barks, and the males begin to run to females are attacked, and the young vanish. The safety of the trees up high. Baboons converse with one another a number of various ways, such as facial expressions, vocalizations, and even by waving their tails. Baboon life cycles and reproduction. Baboons reproduce constantly, and while there is no set period of time when they breed, peaks in births and mating occur at specific seasons. Depending on the location, a female will mate when she is ready. In their subgroup, the dominant male will maintain his right to procreate with her. Passionately, but unsuccessfully, baboon females mate with many men during their lives. In the group, following a lengthy gestation period of possibly 6 months, a baby baboon is born from the female. Lone child pulls hold of her fur immediately and grabs hold of her. Baboons are young when they are born, and the opposite of their parents, and the troop tolerates them till they, after molting, animals grow adult fur. Nearly 2 months, teenage girls stay with their mother, and the two will frequently get close, enduring relationships whilst men are ejected from the unit and are compelled to demonstrate themselves to a different team. Baby baboon food and prey. Baboons are omnivorous creatures that is reputed to consume a variety of both tiny animals and plant matter, flowers, seeds, and even stiff roots. The majority of their diet, combined with lizards, rodents, eggs, and insects, but also their strength and stature, says that they occasionally kill when hunting. Bigger prey, such young gazelles, in regions where there are human habitations, invades the areas where they naturally occur. Baboons have a history of stealing crops, fields, resulting in their frequent use as becoming pests. Baboons' teeth resemble those of folks who own several enormous flat teeth that are ideal for grinding trimmed down vegetation, and more food can kept in their adaptable cheek pouches to be kept for future use later. Dangers and predators of baboons. Because of their size, and because baboons generally spend the majority of they are preyed upon because they reside on the ground, by many predators throughout their lifetime in 8 range cat species, including lions, leopards, and the most prevalent predators are cheetahs. Huge pythons and a monkey were present. African wild canines and raptors that chase the smaller, more delicate prey. Young, however, the biggest danger is from humans. Because they are frequently hunted and slaughtered for meat, and even shot by agriculturalists who view them as pests worried about their crops. However, their numbers are the most impacted by the loss of their formerly expansive natural environments that are becoming. Deforestation has been practiced for clearing land for agriculture, grazing, and expanding urban areas. Interesting baboon characteristics. Despite the fact that baboons retreat to safety the trees nighttime, slumber, they spend almost majority of the remaining time lives and roam on a day-to-day basis in search of food, and leave their home ranges water. They are known to log significant daily mileage, and only come to a stop in the shade to exit the noontime sun, and are able to beyond a distance of 4 miles between dusk and dawn. Like numerous primates, baboons engage in social grooming, which is picking dirt, dead skin, and parasites the fur of each other. This not only makes social ties stronger, the troop, but also accentuates the person's relationship to the baboon who had a greater level of training status in the group compared to the person who preparing them. If male strangers were to be upon acceptance into the army, they must establish a connection to one of the women until the others accept him. At that point, months may pass throughout this process. However, the typically known to remain together lifelong buddies who are close. Baboons' interactions with people. Baboons have remarkably made the transition to the expanding human populations worldwide. However, despite the fact that they regularly grade crops has caused them getting attacked by farmers. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.